Consistency. Yeah? Consistency is something that is incredibly important in business and life. It's not often that you get a one-hit wonder. Does happen. Does happen.
It wouldn't be called a wonder if it happened often.
I saw a video the other day, and I know you've seen it too, and it was of mrbeast. He put up a video 10 years ago, or he made a video 10 years ago, and he scheduled it to be posted in 10 years' time. Most of you listening to this right now have been doing something, whether it's your profession for 10 years or your business for 10 years. You've been doing something for a considerable amount of time.
I think you got to have some markers, some things you can measure.
Yep. Do you think there's a level of self-awareness? Like, are you good enough to do it?
I reckon most people are good enough to do most things.
You don't know what the future's going to bring, but if you don't give it a crack, it won't bring you fucking anything.
I feel like there's the element of like, you know, if you keep banging your head on a wall, you're not going to make $1 million.
So, well, where's the gap? Where's that missing piece? Why are we not at that level? What are we doing wrong?
I think people need to set themselves a goal that where if they hit it, they'd be like, I'd be pretty happy with that.
Welcome back, everyone, to $1 Million Days. My name is George Passis.
And I am Robbie Trucare.
Better known as Top George and Mr. Robert.
That's right.
Every week we bring you heaps of content, heaps of value, and we talk business, strategy, mindset, lifestyle, everything that it means to be in that space. As a man, as a woman, whatever you are, that's where we live and what we love doing. We do this every single week, haven't missed a week since we started the podcast. Consistency. Yeah? Consistency is something that is incredibly important in business and life. It's not often that you get a one-hit wonder. Does happen. Does happen.
It wouldn't be called a wonder if it happened often.
No, that's right. And I saw a video the other day, and I know you've seen it too. The other day, when I say it was yesterday, I watched it in its entirety. And it was of mrbeast. He put up a video, for those of you that haven't seen it, go onto his YouTube channel and have a look at it. He put up a video 10 years ago, or he made a video 10 years ago, and he scheduled it to be posted in 10 years' time on YouTube. So he would automatically put it in there, put the future date, it comes out on this day. And he was young. He was 17 years old. He was sitting in his bedroom with a pretty poor quality camera and just talking to the screen. So I was, I wonder where I'll be in 10 years' time. He goes, I love YouTube. I love what it's about. I love creating videos and content. He goes, at the moment I've got, and he showed it on his channel. He goes, I've got about 8,500 followers. This is mrbeast, yeah? 8,500 followers. And he goes, I've got about 1.2 million views on my videos from those since I've been posting. And fast forward 10 years, he's like, I wonder where you'll be in 10 years' time. He goes, I hope you have 1 million followers. He goes, man, that'll be amazing. Imagine having 1 million followers. Like, his mind was blown at that idea and that concept. And you fast forward to 10 years in the future, and he's got multiple channels with hundreds of millions of followers across each of those channels. And I actually looked at that in a bit of admiration, but also just like, well done, man. Like, so good. So good. A kid, 17-year-old kid, no one knew his name 10 years ago. And 10 years goes like that. Most of you listening to this right now have been doing something, whether it's your profession for 10 years or your business for 10 years. You've been doing something for a considerable amount of time.
You've been eating for 10 years?
Been eating for 10 years? How come you don't have the best body ever? And it actually inspired me to do a similar video. Do one like exactly that. Say, hey, I'm 41. I'm over the hill. 10 years' time, I'll be 51. Now I reckon 50. If you say you're in your 50s, I feel that's old. At the moment, I don't feel old. I don't think it's, when someone says to me they're 40, I go, oh, you're young. How funny, right? And I've said this on stage before. It's like, if you tell someone you're going back to uni at 40 years old, like, fuck, 40, you're going back to uni now, you're old. Like, what are you doing? You'll be 45 by the time you're done. But then if you go and say another story, hey, this guy died the other day, he was 40 years old. It's like, fuck, that's young. It's interesting looking at that different perspective on things.
Yeah, I guess it's relative to the task.
Yeah.
Death
yes.
is...
True, but still, but it's also, man, you're still young. Like, you can do anything you want at any age. It's just a number. Like, I get the cliche. It's just a number, man. You can go and do stuff. In 10 years' time, like, my life could be our lives could be drastically different. Imagine I'm going to do a video now in 10 years' time. We're doing this podcast for 10 years fucking straight. And I sit there and say, you know what? I hope we have 50,000 followers in 10 years' time. That'd be amazing on the podcast. We've got 50,000 subscribers. And then you fast forward 10 years' time, every single week, delivering this podcast, doing this thing, having talks with different people, amazing people. I hope I get someone, really influential and famous on the podcast. That'd be cool. And then before you know it, and we fast forward to 10 years, and anyone that comes to Australia has already pre-booked a show. I'm talking famous, influential. We interview presidents and everyone, whoever it is. Imagine that. You don't know what the future's going to bring, but if you don't give it a crack, it won't bring you fucking anything. Do you feel that there's power in consistency?
Yeah, but I also, so to play devil's advocate here, I also feel like there's the element of like, if you keep banging your head on a wall, you're not going to make $1 million.
Yep. Flogging a dead horse.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So there's that side of the coin as well. So
yeah.
I think you need to check in.
And what do you reckon and how do you know when you're at that point? What do you need to be looking at?
I think you got to have some markers, some things you can measure.
Yep. Do you think there's a level of self-awareness? Like, are you good enough to do it?
I reckon most people are good enough to do most things.
Yeah, but I'm not playing in the NBA anytime soon. I can shoot a 3.
Yeah.
And I never will play in the NBA.
Yeah, but when was the last time you shot a basketball? How many shots have you taken this
Saturday.
year? Yeah, how many shots have you taken this year?
This year? 17.
17 shots of the year. That's probably why.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if you got up and you took 7,000 shots every day.
Yeah, there'd be a definite element of improvement. Maybe the first 40
There's also, not everyone's going to be able to do everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, you know what I mean? We're probably not going to play in the NBA.
Yeah.
Most likely. I haven't ruled it out yet.
Still got time.
But yeah, I think, and for some people, I think that awareness thing, it would be like, are you good at what you do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are you playing the right game?
Mm. Do you think you're good at what you do in your profession?
Do I think I am?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, me too. I often actually say it. I actually say I'm the best at what I do.
I think you need to believe that, though.
I agree. It's not to say I am the best. In matter of fact, I reckon there are people out there that are better than me or that are doing more than me as well, which is very frustrating in my eyes. And I know it is with you too. So I'll look at another building company, for example, or another builder or business owner, whatever it is, and they're out there crushing it. So, well, why? I'm just as good. I'm just as knowledgeable. I'm probably better, but they're out there killing it, making tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. It's like, well, where's the gap? Where's that missing piece? Why are we not at that level? What are we doing wrong? So I often look at that aspect too and go, well, what element needs to change?
Yeah, I think this is how I see it with that. It's like, okay, look at the subscribers thing. You spoke about subscribers and Mr. Beast. And the way I see it is like, okay, if that's your point of measurement, do the activity that drives that one number.
Mm.
If you're measuring your business by revenue, like, do the activity that drives that one number. Do you know what I mean? If you're measuring it on profit, do the activity that drives that one digit. Like, drive that single thing. I think I said it last time. I was like, you can know your numbers really well. Doesn't mean you're going to turn over more. You can be all over like your everything, like have it down to the T. And then it does not mean that you're going to do more revenue. You want to do more revenue, do more sales. You want more subscribers, create more of the type of content that gets you more subscribers.
Correct. There's no point us talking about whatever, flowers.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Or being like, we're going to add this segment to the podcast. And it's like, well, how do you know your segments are the reason that people subscribe to the show? Maybe it's your shorts. Maybe it's actually the clips. You know how many people I get saying they see the clips more than anything else? And then it's like, okay, cool. Well, maybe it's the way we're clipping stuff and we need to clip stuff better and put out more. You know what I mean? And then it's like, maybe there's that element. Maybe there is it's like, what's the thing that's going to drive the number you want to drive?
Mm.
You know, if the goal was to get this to, did you say 50,000?
Yeah, just pluck the number.
50,000 subscribers, 50K. If the goal was to get it to 50K, what's the thing that's going to drive us closer to that 50K every single day, week, month?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just do that. Like soul.
So, okay,
focus.
you said that. How do you find that? How do you find what that focus is? Because tell me, but correct me if I'm wrong, you would like 50,000 followers right now? Subscribers to this channel?
Yeah.
So would I. Okay, so what's that driving factor right now? So because people can say, yeah, okay, I want that. I want to concentrate on that. How do they find what that driving factor is to get to that target they're trying to hit?
Well, what are you measuring?
Let's just say let's use our example right now. Okay,
The
we want to get,
subscribers?
yeah. I know.
You could,
Could it be a shout out? Like right now?
what do you mean?
Like right this second, I could ask people to stop what they're doing, pull over if you're driving, sit down if you're walking, get out of the shower if you're showering, and press the red button and subscribe.
Yes.
We could do that. And that could probably get us to 50,000 followers.
That's one element. I think Diary of a CEO does that really well. So he starts off every single episode by telling people.
Yeah.
And he does it differently every time. Like,
Yeah,
so he's
right.
obviously trying to pattern interrupt. And he starts off every single episode talking about how, what did he say? It baffles me that, you know,
Yes,
only,
so many people listen to this podcast.
of
but
everyone
not
that listens to this, only 40% of you are subscribed. And he's like, I've had people comment before saying that they didn't notice they weren't subscribed because they constantly see it because the algorithm shows you every single new episode. But if you could just take a moment right now and check and please see if you aren't subscribed, subscribe now because it really helps us grow the channel. And if you do that, my promise to you is we'll continue to deliver and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and that's a great promise. And I feel that that's a level of genuinity, that word, of being genuine. And
I'm
but
sure
he's
he's not
like
lying.
saying, yeah, that's right. And they will continue to, like, I've seen plenty of his episodes and they've provided heaps of value. And I've followed new people that I never knew existed because I saw them on his channel. So, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. But,
So back to the question. What do we need to do now, aside from just giving that shout out right now? Where's that element? We want to grow this now to 50,000 followers. Let's just say that's our next target. Our next target is 50,000 followers. What do we need to do?
okay, so we've got hundreds of people subscribed
Yes.
to the podcast
Yep.
separately, and then we've got close to 500 subscribed on YouTube as well.
Okay, great.
Okay, most of the people listen through Spotify, by the way.
Yeah.
This is what I would do. Now, obviously, whilst this is important to us and we do a lot for it, it's definitely not number one on either of our priority list.
Oh, without a doubt.
In the sense of
without a
we
doubt.
both have
There's
a
times
business
where
that
this
we run
is.
out of this.
Yeah, there is a time when this is a task. It's a chore. You know, when you can, fuck, I've got so much to do right now. And like, we've got an event this week. I've got a 3-day event that I'm holding this week. And I messaged you yesterday, say, hey, Monday, Tuesday is my only day to do a podcast. And you know what? Let's go back though. Had we not done it yesterday or today, I would have come in out of hours to do a podcast with you.
Yeah.
If I had to. Because that's the level of commitment that I've got
And we've
to
done that
this.
before.
Yeah, man, we've done it at
10
night.
9
We've done
PM
it.
podcast.
That's right. We've done it on a weekend as well. We both had nothing on. And we're like, hey, do you want to just come and do a podcast? Yeah, fucking oath, let's do it. So, and don't get me wrong, guys. Like this isn't a chore. I'm not saying that this podcast is a chore. I'm saying there's times where it can feel like that, but just like anything can in your business. There's time where you have to process payroll. It's a fucking chore, but you've got to do it. Yeah, this is an enjoyable aspect, and this is a great brand building exercise for us as well. So yeah, aside from the actual $1 Million Days brand itself, having the followers, this has also helped us within our ecosystem of building brand, our personal brand. Like that's, I think, assisted greatly as far as providing expertise, as far as being an industry leader in our spaces. I think that's helped us great, it really positively in that space. But again, back to the question.
Yeah. So, and I shared that because I will say what I will do.
Yeah.
And I'll also let you know that there's a good chance that I'm not going to do it.
In what way?
Only because
As in, you're not going to do it?
As in, it's because it would be if that was my core focus right now.
Oh,
is to
okay.
grow this to 50,000. Like, let's use extreme examples.
Yeah. It's good to
Someone
work
says to me,
extremes.
"Hey, I'm going to kill your whole family unless you get 50,000 subscribers by Christmas."
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go. I'm not going to do anything else other than this.
Yeah, but like what? No, but like what are you going to do? Are you going to record more?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You will probably record more, but that's probably not the only thing you're going
I'll
to
tell you one thing I would probably do different from this point on, or what we should have a real core focus on in the
All right,
next year.
let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's make it a little bit more realistic. Let's
Okay.
say you had to double the subscribers by Christmas.
Okay. Done.
Yeah. So
Good idea.
let's say, I think this will be an interesting exercise for everyone listening, like in the sense of how we approach it. Let's say we had to double we've got almost 500 on YouTube. Let's say we had to go from 500 to 1,000
Yeah.
on before Christmas.
Yeah, cool.
Right
Let's
now,
set it as
at
a
the
target.
time of this
Cool.
recording, this will come out on Monday. It's Tuesday. It's 6 days before it comes out.
Yep, the 7th of
7th
October.
of October. We've got 10 weeks till, there's 10 weeks
Shut
till
your
Christmas.
mouth. I'm going to leave. Stop it.
11 weeks till Christmas.
Turn
What
off,
is it?
Turn off your AirPods, everyone.
18
back to
plus
work.
60, 68. What's that?
I don't know,
11,
man.
11 weeks?
I like
10
maths.
weeks.
Not good at it.
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Sorry, 11 weeks.
11 weeks.
11 weeks till
I'll take
Christmas.
your word for it.
Yeah. 11, 7 carried on.
That's it.
Yeah.
Has to be that.
Isn't that how it works? 11 weeks till Christmas. You need to double your subscriber amount.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What I'm going to do, I think something we don't do enough of is we get guests on, to get guests on. So I'd reach out to the ecosystem of people that I know and reach out to people to come on as guests. I think we need to do a bit more of that. Don't get me wrong, our chats are fantastic and we could continue on this journey and keep doing what we do. But the idea of growing the channel, I believe, where we're probably falling short is we need to not just reach our people. Because our people love what we do and what we say, and we appreciate all the messages and all the comments. Like I really do. When someone reaches out to me and says, love the podcast, or listen to you here, or do this here, and so on and so forth, then we love that. But we also want to reach out to a broader network. So how do you do that?
Do you get people that you know
Like
listening?
family or friends?
Yeah, listening, and they say to you like, so obviously people that you wouldn't, there would be people that you know that don't know me, but they see me.
Oh, yes, yes.
Like I think I met,
and it's like they know you.
I met a friend of yours the other day, and he's like, oh man, like, you know, I've always seen you on the podcast, and now you're here. And I was like,
Like, wow, can I touch
yeah.
you?
And I've had the other way around. I've had people like, oh, that's George. I'm like, relax.
He's not that big of a deal.
It's George.
I know him well.
Yeah. And I find it quite funny.
It is. It's cool, man. I love that part of it too. I remember the other day, someone said, I spoke to your mate the other day. Like, who? It's like, oh, Robbie. I'm like, oh, yeah. How'd you go? It's like, yeah, it was good. It was good. Again, because of they feel that rapport and that connection with you. I've had people at events come up to me and say, man, I feel like I know you because I see so much of your content and so much of your stuff. Now, that's great, as we said. Really good brand building exercise. And I think for us to then go, let's just say that the target now is the next 10 weeks. I like this target, by the way. It's kind of a good little rev up coming into Christmas. I reckon we need to start looking at broadening our
Horizon.
reach.
Yeah.
Our reach as far as who we're going to speak. Like, why not get someone in here that loves coffee and they're barista and they've got a cafe that has 50,000 followers?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't get those emails. I get those emails all the time of people reaching out to
jump on the podcast?
Yeah, I just don't know who they are. And I'm like,
I got one.
I got one today.
Yeah, that's cool. I actually never get them. How funny.
It's because I control the emails. That's probably the main reason.
No, I'm saying off like from a DM or something like that. Not podcast.
Mostly. Like, let me read one to you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Tommy. If you're listening, Tommy. Hi, Robbie and George. Your latest episode on building teams and shifting from a solo operator mindset was fantastic. That rallying cry, you'll never beat a team of people as an individual, really stood out to me. Hearing your debate about high performance, blah, 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 and they talk about someone else and what they've been able to achieve and saying, do you want to get them on, would you be, they're suggesting their guest, saying, would this person be a fit?
Oh, so not themselves.
Sure. No.
Okay, so they were recommending someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, thanks for the message, Tommy, first of all, and love having you here. Make sure you are subscribed, okay, because we've got a target to hit.
I reckon a lot of these people, we get that a lot of people message based on the episode, and I think it's like an AI thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like I think it's taking a transcription, pulling apart a specific
The important
part out of
parts.
the episode and saying, hey, I loved how you said this.
Yeah.
And it's like, did you really listen?
Hmm.
Because I didn't say that, George did.
And then what about the person that they put forward? So did you then go further and check that person out?
Yeah, time for that shit.
Yeah, but maybe you should. But okay, we're trying to double.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like
yes.
at that point in that instance, it's like, well, we've got to make this a focus now because
I
we
get
are trying
heaps
to
of
do
those,
that.
dude. The only ones I actually look at are the people who apply through the website. So if you listen,
So where do those ones come through?
and you want to reach out to us properly,
Do it the
apply
proper way.
through the website.
Yeah.
The ones that come through the website, I look
$milliondollardays.com
at-
or .au?
.com.au.
Yeah, .com.au. Is it $1 Million Days Pod or is it $1 Million Days?
Just $1 million days.
$1milliondollardays.com.au.
We own the domain.
Get there and
Um,
apply with him. Okay, so
okay, so
so coming back to that,
okay, but I still think you're shooting in the dark
with what?
for the guests because
I think it's an element. That's one thing I would try. I would
I
change.
agree, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because as I said, if you do start to get onto these people's platforms and then
Reach
they
their
share it
audience,
across
yeah.
theirs, because not only do we have the conversation, as I said, this is a brand building exercise too. So they will actually get quality cuts and snippets from the episode. So here are your assets. Go out and share across your platform. And we recently did it with Chris. Christophe.
Oh yes,
Right. And we gave him all the assets and all that. And then he shares it across his platform, predominantly on LinkedIn. I saw it. And shout out to Chris. Thanks for coming by. I loved having the chat. But that was great because then he would then share that across his platform. And then you would see lots of people then commenting, engaging. Oh, great chat, Chris. Really good, really good. And what's to say one of Chris's people then goes, oh, man, I want to reach out to the boys too and have a chat with him and so on and so forth. That's where I think you get a bit more traction. It's not the initial, I'm going to speak to that one person. It's like, okay, we go out to his community now.
all right. What if we did this? What if we had? I'm putting this to you live.
Yeah, let's
on
do
air.
it.
What if we lowered the bar for the people we get on?
Yeah, so saying having your mum and the shop next door.
Yeah,
saying like that-
we wouldn't not do that. It's more
No, that's
more
right.
like,
But I'm saying as far as getting someone on that's starting out their journey or whatever.
yeah, someone we can have a conversation with.
Yeah.
Regardless
But we've done that already too, yeah?
of who. With who?
With a few people. I don't know off the top of my head, but we've had people on here that don't necessarily have millions of followers or anything like that. And we just
no,
having
but
a
I think
chat.
most people have
Okay, Josh.
done. a
Shout out to
good
Josh.
job.
We've done
Josh
two episodes with
Waldron.
him. Yeah. Done a couple episodes. Josh at the time didn't even have an Insta. Yeah, we did two. We did one initially, and then we've done a follow-up one in Sydney with him where we took the gear up.
Oh, we only did one in Sydney.
No, that was with him, but then we did he's been on there twice. I'm positive.
No, you're tripping.
Am I tripping?
100%.
Did he do one when we went to Nagambie Lakes?
He was there. We were having a chat, but we weren't recording.
I'm sure he was the only person to come back twice. Or one.
I don't reckon.
Well,
we had
Adam.
any
Adam
repeats.
was. Adam was the repeat.
Oh yes, sorry, Adam.
Adam was a repeat for sure. Okay, but even Josh, for example, let's go back to Josh because I think he's a very good example.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have an Instagram page. Didn't have an Instagram page, sorry.
Yeah.
Now does because he's with
Yeah.
his business and his coaching and all that sort of stuff. And that'd be a great chat to have a follow-up since the time that we did initially speak to right now and what he's doing. But he had a great story. I didn't even know until we got him on the podcast. I didn't even know he worked on the oil rigs.
Yeah,
went
me
did
either.
all this other shit. And with Adam, he'd gone overseas and
Yeah,
cooked for
so
some hot
I
shots
think-
and all this sort of stuff.
But both of those people, like those two examples you shared, they're both quite knowledgeable business people and have had some great experience.
Oh, that's right. But
They've
what a
worked
great story. I
deep
don't want
in
someone
some-
that's come in here and I wouldn't want to bring a guest on that's not going to bring value to the podcast. Like, oh, what do you do? Oh,
that's-
I sweep floors all day. And it's like, okay, great. What's your favorite type of broom? Like, do you know what I mean? Where's
I would be so keen to know what your favorite.
I know, right? Is it a soft bristle or is it the hard bristle?
Yeah, what's the best brand?
Yeah, do you use like a wooden
Yeah, is there a
handle,
store, please?
or
You
is
just
it-
go to Bunnings. What's it?
is it a broom store? Sounds like a market.
Anyway, back to the topic. So that
Nah,
they've been
talk
two,
talk
they've been
brooms more.
two-
Come on.
two really like they are two people who have accomplished like
Yeah, done some
Josh
great
has built
shit.
a great business. Adam's acquired. He's worked in many different spaces. Like he had a barber shop and a waxing shop and
And even like
bakery and-
Rochelle as well, right? We have
Yeah.
Rochelle on, and she's dressed some of the most famous people in the world. You know,
yeah.
not just physically dressed them; she actually designed the clothes that they wore. But yeah, like some of the most high.
It's like do we lower the bar?
Okay,
to
so
get
what do you
more people in?
mean by lowering the bar? What's the
So, okay, so you go and get someone who has 300 followers.
Yeah.
And you say, cool, man, like, come on the episode because that person's going to share it with everyone. Because that person's going to be like, hey, I went on a podcast.
Yeah.
But it's like maybe we start putting out 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
And every single episode, we've got a new person on that has, you know what I mean? It's
Has
just
their
like
story.
constant conversations. And maybe it's not an hour episode. Maybe it's half an hour.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And it's like everyone has
you gotta
some
test
level
the
of
market.
value to share.
Yeah, that's like where you have to test the market and go, well, what are we going to do differently? How are we going to change it around?
Yeah. That's one thing. What else? So more guests.
Yes, I would definitely do that. I think that's a no-brainer for us.
Yep.
I think we're established enough now as well that it's a level of, oh, cool, you know, you've done 100 episodes. Oh, wow, you get 1,000 downloads a month. Like, we've got that enough rapport there where I think people would want to be on the guests on the show now too, which is great. What else would I do? I'd ask the question, because I did ask you the question before the podcast. Is there things that need to actually change from the delivery of the content? Like because we're doing all the right things as far as what we're told or what we should be doing. And I think above and beyond that, right?
Yeah.
So you look at a Mr. Beast and he looks at the thumbnail, he looks at the hook, he looks at the content,
dude,
at the copy, and all that shit.
Yeah.
The timing of posting, like all that stuff.
I've gone and seeked advice about that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not just that. Like, but does it need to
packaging's great.
change? That's what I'm saying. But if it's not getting that result, or if it's bouncing on the same spot, and you've got 10 subscribers in the last 3 months,
Yeah.
like why isn't all the stuff that should be working and killing it not working? So obviously something's not working. What needs to change? Because we moved from doing this every Wednesday, and we moved it to a Monday, just to mix it up, start of the week. We've gone from, you do stills now. I've noticed that. As in, you'll do a picture of me, a picture of you with some text underneath it and put that out as a piece of content as well. It's not just video. We do the shorts, we do the longs, we do the full episode. You said we're coming up 909 videos on LinkedIn. No, fucking YouTube, sorry.
Yeah,
YouTube.
909 videos on YouTube right at this moment.
There you go. And then how many posts on the Instagram page, out of curiosity? It'd be up there too.
I'll check it.
Yeah.
So we usually do four posts per episode, four to five.
Yeah.
So there's 608 posts
On Instagram.
Yeah. 608 posts. 608 posts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. I like that.
608 at episode 102.
Yeah, fantastic. Like, so there's no, and then there's videos that we put out on our own social pages too that link back to the podcast. So there's no lack of the brand building exercise, but I would then go, well, this is that self-awareness thing you just mentioned before. Like, reassess. If we're bouncing on the same spot, then why are you bouncing on the same spot? There's obviously something there, because if Mr. Beast was running this channel, what would he do differently? If he was running, said, hey, Beast, Jimmy, let's go. I need you, just run it. No one knows. Don't put your name to it. What do we need to do?
Yeah.
Go.
So what would he say?
I've got no fucking idea. I don't know, but I want to ask him now. I want to ask him. Maybe we need to get him on the podcast. But imagine that. Imagine eventually, like, that one person, that one ticket leads to that 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah. I still don't think it's a one thing.
It's probably not.
Nothing in life is a one thing.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. There's the one hit wonder where it does happen sometimes.
Yeah, but that
right. I walk
that
past
wasn't a one thing. That's what people don't get. They think it's because they posted at 7 p.m. And it's like, no, it's because you posted at 7 and did this and had this lighting and this audio and this timing and this reach and this, you know what I mean? And this person shared it and this happened. And it's like, the star, you know, the stars aligned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a quantity thing. Maybe we do 2 podcasts a week. You drop one on Monday and you drop one on Thursday. Is that the game?
Okay.
So is it a quantity thing?
So you
do shorter episodes? Do you do longer episodes?
Yeah.
You go with Joe Rogan and have a 3-hour conversation.
You got 10 weeks, or they're going to kill your kids.
Then I would be doing. If okay, so we're talking about that, right? I'd be doing quantity as well.
Yeah.
It has to be a volume thing too. Cool. Well done, man. You've got 1,000 videos. You got 600 posts. Cool. Make it 1,200. Stop fucking around.
Okay. So you would focus on getting more guests on.
Yep.
You would focus on how the content is being put out.
I would review it. Yeah. I think what we're doing, I think when we say we, I think you're doing an excellent job at that. Yeah. I look at everything we post. Every single thing comes my way. And I'll assess it. I'll look at it. I like the hooks. I like the content. And I'll say, hey, this was shit or this was really good or whatever it is. So I think you're doing an excellent job. We are knowledgeable enough to know what's good and what's not.
Yeah.
In that space.
What else?
So we said guests, content, volume.
So as in packaging,
Packaging.
like how you're packaging the content.
Yeah. Or yes, exactly. How you're packaging it.
Yeah.
How you're delivering it. We don't have a LinkedIn page. Let's set one up. Who knows? Like we talk about business and lifestyle. Why the fuck wouldn't we have one? Okay, maybe that's the zinger. Maybe that's a missing piece, one piece of the puzzle. Because we often post a lot of the videos on our platforms, but it never links back to that page. So maybe we should look at doing that. What else? Oh, that's just a small little content thing.
Yeah.
Do you run paid ads?
So get paid reach.
Yep. Because this is the target now. We're trying to hit that. We're going, okay, well, fuck it. Let's start investing some money in this. So do you go, okay, let's put out a paid ad now to start advertising the podcast. Sponsors. Let's reach out to people. So then we can go, cool, do you want to be a sponsor of the podcast? And you pay $1,000, $2,000 a month, and then you use that money to then go and run ads. Not to go and buy a nice new tablecloth or a neon sign that actually changes colors.
What's wrong with the tablecloth?
No, I'm saying another one.
Okay.
Another white one.
Top tier.
Yeah. Yeah. Just another one. The
Egyptian silk.
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't do anything else.
Did
Did you iron this before you put it down?
Me, I did own it.
Yeah, of course. Thought so.
You not see that all the creases are
They're gone. Well, when we first got it,
90%
it was
gone.
fucked.
There's a bunch of squares.
What we're saying, sponsors.
Yep.
All right, so I'd look at that because the sponsor would then get a shout out.
So the sponsors are getting paid reach. The sponsor's covering the paid reach.
Paid reach.
Yeah.
Like, let's use that money. I mean, this costs us money. This podcast costs you and me money to put together every single week. But we do it because we see the long-term value and benefit of doing this. And regardless, this has been a great brand building exercise. This has been a good move by us, I believe, in the space that we're at. Okay, if we were sweeping floors every single day and we didn't want to build a brand, then this probably wouldn't be a good move. But this is a great brand building exercise. And everyone should be doing stuff like this, whether you're going to be a guest on one or whether you're going to start one, whatever. But I'd look at sponsors and then I would look at running ads for it too.
Okay, so paid reach.
Yeah. And maybe even assess, okay, let's go back again. Planning the actual podcast. So maybe, if you've got to cut down 100 trees in the forest, the lumberjack is going to spend, and you've got a week to do it, the lumberjack is going to spend 5 days sharpening his axe. So maybe we need to sharpen our axe. Maybe we need to go, right, let's have a pre-meeting before the podcast. This is what we're going to talk about. These are the topics. These are the direction that we're going to go. This is the first 15 minutes. At this point, we're going to do a call out. Everyone subscribe. At this point, we're going to mention our sponsor. At this point, we're going to pause. At this point, we're going to swap seats. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Through top seats here again.
Fuck, that'll mix shit up.
Okay. Yeah. So a little bit more. It is very freestyle.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, exactly. We come in here and we talk. It has been a little bit more structured over the year, like over the months, a little bit more. Because we saw the need. I think we saw the need for that too. We used to just come in and walk in and just go, cool, let's just talk about anything and not even tell you the topic we're going to talk about and just freestyle and go from there. But maybe that's an element of, okay, we're going to have this, we're going to have the right lighting, we're going to have, you'll get, like, as Steve Bartlett does, they'll go and do research on their client. What's their favorite smell, their favorite music, their favorite drink, and have everything ready for them so that when they sit down, it's a great conversation. They're in a comfy and safe place.
Yeah. Okay, so more structured content.
Yeah.
More pre-planning.
Pre-planning of the actual podcast itself as well.
Yep. Anything else?
Given that you've put me on the spot,
yeah,
I'd say they're the ones that I would look at first. And I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right this second.
Yeah, the only thing, I think that's a great list. I think the only thing I would add to that is I would go and look at what's gotten us the most subscribers.
So would you look at topics spoken about?
Everything.
Yeah.
Topics, topics and types of content.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the thing that's gotten the most engagement? And then I would go and talk about those topics.
I think it's
and I would
important.
say, cool, like, let's go and we have a real structured conversation around the types of topics and have a real structured approach with how we distribute the content based on data,
Yep.
not just what we've done.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know what
I think that's really important
it's a
because
job, though. That's
yeah,
it.
of course
That's
it
the only
is. But
thing.
this is what we're saying.
Yeah.
This isn't our number one thing. It's like
And
it's our
that's why
side
I
chick.
preface that because,
Yeah.
well, do you want to do it? Do you want to hit 1,000 before Christmas?
Yeah, I think this is great. I think this is a great topic. Yeah, I've actually have a level of motivation since you've said that. Let's go to 1,000. Let's try and hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Now, we may do some of those things. We may do all of those things. Who knows? But I reckon it's a really good target to try and hit.
Okay.
So then I agree with the topics though, and the conversations that you have too, because it just sparks conversation when you're talking about controversial topics or topics that are near and dear to people. I think that's important. Like if we spoke about politics, religion, war, they tend to be hot topics across the world and across the country.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hmm.
So are we doing this? Is
Yeah,
that
I think we should give it a crack. Yeah,
publicly announcing it?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to 1,000 followers, subscribers. Sorry. Now we're talking about subscribers on
YouTube.
like from on YouTube.
Yeah.
So let's direct it. Yeah, let's
There's
be a
no
bit
way
more-
this
let's
is
be a bit more-
publicly accountable. There
Yeah.
is no way for people to see how many. Oh, there is. Like there's softwares that'll do it, but you can't see how many subscribers we've actually got on
Country?
on Spotify.
Oh, on Spotify. Sorry.
On YouTube, you can.
Yeah, on YouTube. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
thought.
That's what I'm saying. YouTube's publicly accountable,
Oh, okay.
so we'll do it on YouTube. So
Yeah,
that-
great. Okay, so guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing on your favorite podcast platform. But do us a huge favor.
Go on YouTube
Head over to YouTube. Head over to
and help
YouTube.
us. Yeah, help us hit
And
1,000.
click that subscribe
You know what I'll
button.
do? You know
Now,
what I'll do?
do you know what the best part is?
What?
The button is fucking red on YouTube
Is it
to
actually?
subscribe. I'm pretty
Is
sure
it?
it is. Please. Please.
I don't know.
After all these years, I'm telling everyone to press a red button and it's not red on YouTube. Anyway,
How do you even know?
I don't know. Maybe it's just red whenever you do the thumbnail, when you put it on through the video. It just goes click here, it goes ding, and the bell. Yeah, so jump on YouTube, guys. There's a link in our bio. There'll probably be a link in the show notes because that's how the boys roll. And you can click that and you can subscribe on YouTube and get us to 1,000 followers. And if we get, and hey, we should celebrate when we get to 1,000 followers. We'll figure out a way to do that. Maybe, no, I won't do that. I won't do that.
No, I can't do that.
I was
What
going
is
to say, give a hat to the 1,000th subscriber, $1 Million Days hat.
Then
Then-
I go here. Yeah, it's definitely not
It's not red?
red.
Oh, it's spilling. Shit, it's black.
But who cares? Listen, first of all, guys, if you've been listening to this the whole time, join us on this mission. While every week we'll update you.
Yeah,
right now.
we'll let you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
great
update you
idea.
every single week.
Yeah.
And
So
right
as
now,
of the time that you listen to this podcast,
Yeah.
or sorry, Monday might get a few subscribers between now and then.
yeah. But right now, right at this minute, we have 452 subscribers
Yep.
on YouTube. 452. And right now, over the
452.
next 11 weeks. So what's 452? What do we need? 548. Is that right?
Mhm.
What are you doing? Taking a selfie? Are you recording?
I'm recording video. Okay, guys, we are live on the $1 Million Days Instagram page. How many subscribers do we have on YouTube, Robbie?
452.
452. And what are we trying to get to by Christmas, by December 25?
1,000 by
1,000
Christmas.
by Christmas. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yep. Who are you pointing at?
So
Oh,
the way
yeah.
you need to do that is I'm going to put a link down here somewhere, and you're going to need to click the link and subscribe to our YouTube channel because this is a target we've set. We're live, by the way. This is being recorded as you are watching this, and we're hitting a target of 1,000 people. So the way you do that is click the link below, subscribe, press the button,
YouTube.
press the bell on YouTube specifically. I'll put a link for YouTube, not for anything else, and help us grow the channel, because when we grow the channel, it helps us reach more people, help more people, and get our message out to the world.
Shukran. Shukran. Listen, we're 50 people a week.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
7
target.
people a day.
Oh, shit.
Every
That makes me nervous now. I withdraw the previous comment.
7 people a day. I'm just going to sit down and every single person I meet, I'm going to start approaching people in cafes and be like, hey, please
Just give them a card. Scan the QR code. Go.
subscribe to my channel.
Do it.
Okay, cool. 1,000 is the goal. By Christmas, we'll update you each week. But if you're listening to this right now and you're not subscribed on YouTube, it is linked in the description.
Yeah.
So click on the thing, subscribe, please. And if you've ever learnt anything from anything we've ever shared, share it with someone. Get them to subscribe as well.
Yeah, share the link, share the video.
Yeah, don't just get into
Absolutely.
view. We're not after views. We're after subscribers right
Yeah.
now. That's the goal.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
right.
We're getting clear on what we want, and the goal is subscribers.
Hey,
So,
I think we take a moment to thank our sponsor for the episode as well.
of course,
Yes, the Builder Summit is back and coming to Melbourne and Perth for the very first time. It's the last event for 2025. It is for all builders and people in the construction industry. Both myself and Robbie will be presenting in a one-day intensive workshop where we go through branding, marketing, and AI, which is your expertise. And then I go through more systems, processes, scaling your business and taking it to all new levels. So make sure you register for a ticket. You can get free tickets. There are limited free tickets to the event, and we make it free because we want to make it easy for you to win and to get to the training. But there are also gold and VIP tickets for those of you who do want a more experiential experience.
yeah, and it'll be plugged in the description of this episode as well. So I'll make
Excellent.
sure that
Or you can go to any of our pages and you can click the link in the bio and find the link there, or go to builderelite.com.au where it will also be.
yeah, or when they go to YouTube to subscribe, because they will.
Yes, of course.
It's actually in the description there, and they should see it. Yeah.
What a
I've
life.
just left a note for the team to make sure that
What
they do that. So
a
when this goes live,
life.
it'll be there. You two for one.
Yeah,
That's what'll happen. You'll be able to subscribe and get a free ticket.
there you
And
go.
both will cost you nothing.
And we haven't, oh man, look at that. What value? What value? I'm excited to go to Perth as well. First time I've ever been to Perth, let alone doing an event there. So I'm looking forward to going there. We're actually going at the same time as the Ashes cricket is on. Did you know that? I know you know that because you had it penciled in your calendar because you are a massive cricket buff. Who's your favourite cricket player?
Steve Vaughan.
Chris Judd.
Chris Judd, yeah.
So, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah.
do,
the Ashes
you
was-
do you like cricket?
oh, I used to play as a kid.
That's horrible.
Oh, come on, man.
I just don't like
I actually stopped playing in under 18s, after under 18s, because it went from 50 overs to 80 overs. And it was just, I couldn't be bothered standing out there for 80 overs to field and then to bat and then to watch. So it was great when you're actually doing something, as in batting or bowling. But when you were fielding or watching people bat, it wasn't as great. So I gave it up when it turned into seniors. But I enjoyed it when I was a kid. It was good in that instance. But coming back, so yeah, the Ashes is on at the same time that we're there, which is a good thing, I think. Lots of people will be in Perth and watching the cricket, but the accommodation went through the roof during that time. It was like, I looked at the casino just out of curiosity because one of my mates said to go stay there, and it was $2,000 a night just for like a single room. So I think we were lucky to get, we got the accommodation that we did and the flights that we got as well. Cool. Yeah. So get to the Builder Summit. Look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a great day out and the last training for 2025. So with all that said, there's a huge level of consistency in showing up each and every day to do that, because there's no guarantee that by Christmas we're going to have 1,000, by next year we're going to have 5,000, by the year after we're going to have 1,000,000, unless we show up and unless we're consistent and dedicated and doing all the things that you need to do. So look at your business right now. What marker do you want? Like, is it more money? Like, are you driven by making money? And can I be perfectly clear? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. So many people have a negative attachment to money. I want to make, and I'll openly say it, I say this at events, I want to make so much money that people are offended by it. That's how much money I want to make. People get offended by how much money I make. Then I know I'm making enough.
That's a weird outcome.
Yeah. But as in, I'm trying to just show an extreme.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not saying that's my goal, just to offend people by pulling out a wad of cash and paying with cash. No, just in the sense of you're making a lot of money. They go, oh, that must be drugs. It's the only way I could have made that money. Or he must have done something so wrong and illegal that it's the only way he could be successful. So,
But you want people to think that.
no, I don't want. Couldn't care less what people think. I'm not doing it for anyone else. I'm just saying I'm just trying to use that extreme example. That's all. But no, like I've got a positive relationship with money. I want to make as much of it as humanly possible. I see it as I realize that it's a tool. I can use it to do things and do great things in this world for myself, for my business, for my employees, my clients, and for everyone in the ecosystem, for others. It's a good tool to use and to help and to promote. So that's why I want to make so much of it.
What else can we offer our listeners to share this? What else could we do? What else could we... I feel like we need to give them a...
Yeah, so what would make it a no-brainer for them to actually... Because look, I get it. You're listening to this now. For you to pull out your phone and then go into YouTube and then type $1 million days in the search bar, if you don't go to the link, and then find it and then click on the page and then click subscribe. I get that. That's difficult.
You just made it sound unbelievably hard.
Exactly.
I might unsubscribe. Fucking Jesus.
But that's what it is, though. You know, you have seconds to get people's attention. And especially in this day and age with how social media is driven, it's like the 3-second clip or under a second before you even engage in a post. So for them to stop and get out of the app that they're in or just pick up their phone to do that, where's the payoff? What's the result and the reward for them to do so? How do you make it a no-brainer for people to do that?
Should we do a giveaway?
Yeah, you could.
For anyone who subscribes from this episode onwards.
Okay.
Between now and Christmas.
So now and Christmas. Should we make some handbands and send them a handband?
Definitely not.
Definitely not doing that.
Guys, cut that out. Actually, cut that part out of the episode, and I'll do it again. So, should we do a giveaway?
Was that bad?
So should we do?
He was that offended by the handband. Shit. Well, you're not getting one of those.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get a handband. Something to think about, though. You know, maybe we will put something together that. Am I wearing $1 million days out now?
You might run one.
Am I wearing one?
No, one click.
Okay.
But there's one behind you if you want to go grab that off the shelf.
Oh, I almost pulled the cable out. I'm not going to grab it, but
you can probably see
can
it in
see
Robbie's
it.
frame, can you?
Right
Oh, there you go.
there.
How good. What a life.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can. Point to it. Up. There you go. But the only way you would be able to see that is if you're watching this on YouTube.
Exactly. So to see that bit, make sure you get onto YouTube, subscribe. We're going to aim to hit 50 new followers, subscribers every
Single
week. And we will update you. At the start of every episode, we'll update you with what it was at the time of recording, which will be slightly off, but it'll be close enough to get you updated. Or if you're really, really a fan, you can check it when the episode comes out. And you can be like, let's see where they're at now. You know what I mean? I'm going to do drum roll, please. Ding. No new followers.
I used to play drums.
You did?
Yeah.
You used to play drums and cricket?
Yeah. Not at the same time. I wasn't on there just jamming whilst we're having a bowl or a bat. Yeah, I used to play the drums. I learnt in high school. And I don't know if you knew this, fun fact, I was in a band.
I knew that.
Did you do that?
Yeah, trying to erase
You
that
remember
from
that?
my memory.
Do you know what the band was called? The Fat Controller.
George plus 3.
The Fat Controller.
The fat
Shout out to the
controller.
boys.
The
Yeah,
fat
the
controller.
The Fat Controller from, Thomas the Tank Engine.
No.
You never watched Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah, well, I don't know who the fat controller is.
He's the Fat Controller. He's the guy that on the
The controller
who
is fat.
controls who's fat.
Um,
Although in this day and age, I don't think they're allowed to call him.
there you go.
They got,
While
to,
you're there,
they got to call him the big bone
subscribe.
controller.
Do you have any content out from the band? Is there
Oh,
any-
I've got a few videos.
There's
Maybe
some videos
yeah, bro.
online. Are they online?
They're on Facebook. On
So
my
if you search
personal
the fat
Facebook.
controller on Facebook,
I think we
you'll,
used to actually have a Facebook page. I think. Fuck. I don't even know if it exists anymore. But maybe I'll chuck an old school clip on. But it was filmed on a Nokia 3310.
nothing on YouTube.
No, I don't reckon. No, it's definitely not on YouTube.
The fat FAT.
Yeah, not PH.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so I was in a band. Fun fact. Played the drums with my other mates, keys, bass, 2 guitarists, and a lead singer. Bit of fun. Bit of fun.
Okay, there you go.
That's it. Learn something new.
If you didn't know,
Yeah.
now you know.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add to episode 103, George, before we ask our loyal listeners? We're going to ask you to subscribe on every single
What a life.
platform. But
No.
anything
The
else?
specific on. Oh, sorry. On
Goals YouTube.
Yeah, to go onto YouTube. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So goal. Okay. Set yourself a target for the rest of the year, because as we said, there's only 11 weeks left. What's your target now? What metrics are you going to be following? What metrics are you going to be tracking, and hit them?
Even a touch before that, what's the one area for the year that you don't feel like you've really pushed in the right direction?
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, what's that for you?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do to move that number?
Because here's the thing, 11 weeks isn't a lot of time.
It's not.
But here's the other thing. 11 weeks is more than enough time.
It's ages.
Fucking ages. All right? So, get to work. Get to work. Stop making excuses. We always live in our comfort zone.
Yeah. What's the metric? Is it your weight? Is it your revenue? Is it how much you saved up? Is it how many trips you went on? Is it whatever it is for you? Do you know what I mean? Is it how many restaurants you ate at? Is it how much time you spent with your kids? What's the number that you want to push for the rest of the year? And what can you do over the next 11 weeks to be super consistent with it, to make sure that you and set, dude, if we hit 1,000, I think that's quite significant in the sense of, 102 episodes to hit this, and then 113 episodes and we've doubled. That would be great.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think people need to set themselves a goal that where if they hit it, they'd be like, I'd be pretty happy with that. I'd be very happy.
Absolutely.
With that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, hope you guys are having $1 million day, definitely after this episode. But looking forward to seeing those numbers going up on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your mum, tell every single person that has a YouTube account. Tell Mr. Beast. Send him a message. Send him a message on one of the platforms and tell him, hey, you need to subscribe to this channel because they were once where you were. And then we'll document that too. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for tuning in and look forward to speaking to you next time.
Thanks, everybody.